All right, and then comes. All right, all right.
Good.
I'd like to welcome you all to this week's episode. Well, this episode of Brother to Brother with yours truly, Dub Season, my brother Big Mike.
You know it. What's up, family?
Tonight we're gonna be touching on a subject, man, it's real touchy. And when I say touchy, I do mean touchy. But fellas, we want y'all to come on in, relax. Let me put on my old man's, man. I gotta put on my old man. You need my player glasses, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's what I'm talking about, man. We're gonna get it right. 1 second. And tonight we're tackling two topics. If we as men continue to hold in things, the way that we feel, do you think it make it hard for us to move on in life? We'll tackle that. And also, why do you think it's hard for men to express their feelings about relationship issues, friendships, no matter what it is? Tune in, call in. The number will be on the threads. And the number is on the thread right there. So let's come on, let's get it, y'all. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Keith Denmark. Older brother kept me in line back there in community linkages. Me and Top Dog was doing bad, and he got us, how they say, put that foot in your butt, put that boot in your butt and get you in order. Yeah. Shout out to Dominic. Oh boy. Yeah. But that's right. We're gonna get started right away. This is Brother to Brother.
You know?
Yeah. As you can tell in the background, man, as brothers, man, we just got to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. Like I said, once again, I'd like to welcome you all out here to Brother, myself, Dub Sees along my brother, Big Mike. I'm not going to keep talking. I'm going to let Big Mike tell y'all what's been going on in his world for, the past week or so. And then we're going to get started with the show. What it up, my brother? What's going on with you?
Hey, man, just enjoying every moment that the Maker's providing for me. You know what I'm saying? Just loving it, man, and as life going on right now, it's like I was telling people, it's like that Space Invader game, right? Where that missile shooting all the little invaders, shooting you down. But on the other hand, we ain't going down right now. If you're still above ground, that's because the Maker got you shielded off and got you covered. And I just thank him every day, covering me to make every month to month, you know what I'm saying, to year, hoping that I'm, be able to see 2021.
Okay.
With that being said, let's get it in. What how we feel about this topic we about to, talk about,
That's what's up, my brother. Salute to everybody that's tuned in. I see you, Mr. McDaniels, man. I gotta say this, man. Mr. McDaniels, everything that we do, that brother support, he's always there. So, man, salute to him. It's going down. Okay, let's check the Okay. He'll agree with you, that Big Mike, my man. He agree with you. We got viewers coming in. And fellas, we don't want y'all to be quiet. This is not the time to be quiet.
Talk up, family. Right.
This is the time to open your mouth and speak. We want to know what you think, how you feel, when it comes down to these questions, man. Why is it so hard for us fellas to express our feelings when it comes down to opening up about friendship, friendships, relationships? What's up, cousin? And my cousin right there, Gerald Jones, in the building. That's what it is. But man, we just gotta figure out what the problem is, and maybe if we can get past all of this machoism, we can start opening up and things that get a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But until then, man, we're in a world of trouble, man. We can already tell by the things that's going on. The things that's going on in the city of Chicago, man. Just recently, man. We got violence and everything just popping all, people just doing what they want to do when they feel like it. But we're going to tackle all these issues, man. And hopefully we can get some brothers to open up, to, come and share some feelings, on their thoughts about these subjects. You know, hey, any of you brothers tell me, why is it so hard for us brothers to open up? Mike, what's your? I'm gonna start with Mike, then I'm gonna give y'all mines, and then we're gonna hopefully some of y'all come through. Mike, what do you think is the problem why most men, including us, man, don't like to open up?
Well, for one thing, I think the thing of something getting used against you when you do open up, how people will use what you open up to them with and use it against you. So, what I came up with for myself, though, I just put everything in the maker's hand, because no matter how you say you over this and over that, another person or people gonna say you ain't over it. Okay, they have their whole, everybody this day and time is some type of psychologist, I guess. I don't. But when I have opened up, people use the shit I open up to them with to use against me, and it hurt my feelings. So therefore, I took it as a lesson. I said, you know what? I learned from this. I'm not going to be open up to these people no more because because they used it against me. But on the other hand, what made me more powerful, family, and I'm telling you, it works for me. Long as God knows that I have forgiven and moved on, that's all that matters. Because his action right now, that's why I'm always thinking the maker. His action right now, that's why I'm still, making it through things, making it through situations. Because I talk about it, people say I'm not over it. And my thing is, one doctor told me, with my situation going on health-wise, he said, don't hold nothing in. Talk about it. But when you talk about it to certain people, oh, you're not over it, or they'd say what you say to use against you to make you feel bad, or try to make you feel bad, because you ain't going to make me feel fucking bad, because that's why I open up to you. And all I can tell the brothers, is to talk to the maker and keep, long as the maker is showing you progress, that you are progressing, don't worry about what no motherfucker else say to you. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody know until they walk through certain little zones, to be able to express. You can talk about that shit all day and act like but you don't know until you go through it. What do you think, Doug?
Right. Well, I agree with you, my brother, and I understand where you're coming from. My thought is this, man. One word: punk. We are so hell bent on not being a punk.
Yeah.
Like how Bernie Mac said, punk.
Punk.
Where that word come from? I don't know what that means. I can't even spell it. It comes back to the fact that so many of us is worried about what the next person, well, if I tell somebody how I feel, they're going to think I'm weak. They're going to think I'm a punk. If I do this, it'll make me look soft.
Right.
Yeah, but guess what? When you holding it in, make the situation worse. Because it be little things that you harbor and hold in for so long that they start to build up until all of a sudden when you had a pebble, now you got a softball. Now you walking around with this sitting on your shoulder, and all it takes is somebody to barely brush your shoulder, and it fall off. Now you ready to go. You ready to go in. But it all comes from different things. But I feel we also set in how society is that we don't want to look soft. We don't want nobody to figure he a punk. He emotional. Girls tell me,
right.
Man, myself, man, I have to check myself sometimes, because it's some things that I should deal with right away, and I got a habit of I'll hold it, and then one little thing, a feather can come down, drop in front of me, and bam, there we go. It's a whole
trigger it off.
Sometimes we can solve things by opening up, but when you don't open up, hey, It just ain't gonna happen that way. But we got a phone call. We're gonna go to the call. I already know who it is, and I'm gonna say this before I get on the phone. If your call is not pertaining to the topic, don't call in. I don't want to hear anything obsolete or about something else. If it's not pertaining to this topic, don't call in. You know, I'm saying it. I'm saying it respectfully now before I even answer this phone. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no free fall where you just call in just to hear your voice. So we talking about if we as men continue to hold in things that hurt us, how do we expect to make it past and move on in life? And why do you think it's hard for men to express themselves? Caller, state your name and where you calling from.
Dominic from Long Island, New York.
What's up, Dominic?
What's up, family?
Yeah, I think it's hard. Because like I always say, you know, they don't want to seem weak and they don't want to seem like a punk. But I mean, I think it's also good for men to express themselves because you know you don't want to let that shit bottle up. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying it, man. So I got to agree with what you're saying. So is it easy or is it hard for you to express yourself about how you feel about things?
See, that depends. It's like it all depends. Like it just depends on who I'm talking to and what I'm really getting passionate about. Because I'm a very passionate type of person. Like I feel things very strongly, and I mean I'm a poet too, so that comes out in my writing. Like I try to, like whenever I write, it just comes out like that. Like and me, like I mean I know a lot of writers get writer's block, but I try to write my shit before I even get any kind of writer's block. So this way I have it
down pat. Okay. Okay. Big Mike, anything you want to say before this caller go?
No, I feel them on, like I say, everybody worrying about what people gonna think of them, and like you say, that PUNK, that punk. You just gotta bring it out, man. Don't worry about what nobody's gonna say. Just keep on, you know. As long as you know I'm good you're doing your best, and the man upstairs, like I always say, keep it moving, baby.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I agree with you, Dominic, and we thank you for calling in. All right, love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're tuning in to Dub C's TV, WDUB Radio. We're doing our thing. Myself, Dub C's and Big Mike, and hey, man, it's brother to brother. We talking about feelings, fellas. You know, if we as men continue to hold on to things, or people that hurt us, how we expect to move on in life. You cannot move on if you continue to harbor things, because you know what? In order to move on, you have to let go. You have to make room for the new. And if you can't keep stacking the new up on top of the old, because the old gonna start to get weak, and they're gonna just start to, the new gonna start to crumble. So I like to look at it in that manner. That way we can say, we gotta stop. Hey, just let it go. Let it go. We can't give the energy to that type of stuff if we're gonna start moving forward. Plain and simple. But we got people in it. We got Larry Tall in the threads. Larry, what do you feel about that? About the topic we discussing about why is it hard for men to open up their feelings? I know Larry got something to say. Well, boss, these fuckers out here, these artists be in their chest. Larry, if they ain't gonna be real, the hell with my man. Hey, that's a good point. Eric McDaniel say it definitely depends on who you are dealing with and with the situation. That's a true point right there. Dominic said the same thing too, man. That's a valid point right there. You can't just open up to everybody, because just like Mike said, and that's a true point as well, you have to be careful who you open up to, because sometimes you don't want your feelings expression of feelings coming back to be ammunition against you. So that's one of the reasons too, man. Sometimes all it takes is a couple times for you to open up and somebody like throw it back in your face as ammunition. Then it kind of makes you shut down and but you know, you can't tag everybody with somebody else's mishap. So, you know, I have this thing where I can forgive but not forget. Hey, I think that's it. I think everybody do that. You know, I can forgive somebody, but I don't forget nothing. You know, and it's not that I'll walk around and I'm like, yeah. You know, sometimes, you know, I'm a human. I'm human. My flesh still get knocked up where I wanna get you know. So you know, I still get like that. But for the whole point, a lot of times I try to think it through, because the way I used to respond to things wasn't working. All it was doing was making problems worse. Because I was the type, as soon as you hurt me, I hurt you. You did something to me, I did something to you and your family. I did something to some form of fashion, I was going to pay you back. But I realized that wasn't working. And that's what's going on throughout the city of Chicago and all around the world. But I'm pinpointing Chicago because that's where I'm from. And I see a lot of it. A lot of the brothers say, if you ask a lot of these brothers, man, why y'all into it with these people? They have no damn clue.
Yeah.
All they'll tell you, man, you know, they the ops. How the hell they become your ops? Y'all went to school together. Half of y'all lived on the same block, used to share each other's clothes. Now all of a sudden,
yeah.
You know, that don't, you know, come on, man, that don't make no sense. He's your op. Ain't nobody your op, man. This brother the same color you. Come on, what y'all, just a basketball game? And you're playing for life? Come on, man. It don't work, man. We gotta start thinking. We wiping ourselves out because I don't want to be no punk, man. I don't want nobody to think I'm soft. But guess what? You might not be. They might think you hard while you here. But after them slugs hit you and you're gone, now they all, man, he went down quick.
He was.
Ain't nobody harder than them slugs. Nobody. You can have the hardest attitude, walk around chewing bullets. Chew them. But when one come towards you, you ain't gonna chew that one.
That's right.
Man, we got to stop that, man. We got to start thinking before we do things. And then you got these brothers out here, they just don't care.
Yeah.
Their way of expression is just like I said. I used to be, you do me, I'm gonna do you. Just like that. No thinking about it. You ruin everybody's life. You take somebody's life or hurt somebody. Now that family got to deal with the loss or somebody being paralyzed. Your family got to deal with the fact that you going to jail for a long time. Or somebody come back and get you. Now it's just a back and forth. It's like table tennis now. Everybody doing something to retaliate from the last one. When will it stop? When will somebody wake up and start saying, man, we got to do something about this? This ain't being no punk, man. This is about being a man. Let's talk. Let's figure this out. Figure out where we can nip this in the bud so life can continue. But everybody got to prove a point. Can't nobody be no punk. Can't nobody be no punk. Nobody want to be the one that's considered weak. Larry Tower said, you do me wrong once, you don't get a second chance, but I will forgive and not forget. Right? I understand that.
Yes,
He say it's hard for him to open up to a lot of people. My thing is, I'm gonna be dead honest. I used to be one of those. I ain't forgive nobody. I wouldn't forgive nobody. You stepped on my shoes, and you be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll wait you out. And just because you did it, I'll wait till I know you got on brand new shoes, walk by and drop mud, or ice cream, or anything. I'm not finna lie to you. I was vindictive. I was a vindictive person, man, and it wasn't good at all because I didn't care. I just felt like if you do me, I got to get you back. And that's how things is now, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. I would say that's like the younger version of me. I had a serious gift. Gabrielle. He had a gift to Gabrielle, but I think he made Gab. Yeah, but I had to change it because of every problem. Oh yeah, he said, yeah, man, gift of gab. I was like, you had a gift of Gabrielle. Y'all don't think Wade gonna like that? Like, wait a minute, brother, what are we talking about here? But yeah, man. Let me see if we got any. Okay. Give me a. So we got a call. We gonna go to the line right now, y'all. Caller, state your name and where you calling from. Caller, if you heard you are unmuted, state your name and where you calling from. Okay, I guess. Are you just listening? Okay, I guess they're just listening. They're not talking. So, all right, caller. If you wanna say something, hit *2 to raise your hand, and that'll let me know that you want to talk. Okay, we're gonna. Yeah. All right. Well, man. Okay, my Larry Tall say good topic. It's a good topic, but we can come up with the topics. We just need the fellas that'll talk about it. Yeah, see, this the opportunity for the guys to come forward. So let's do this amongst ourselves. We ain't none of us no punks. Ain't none of us weak, but we want to talk this out. We want to find out what the problem is. It would say my mouth was a sword, but I found out I was digging my own ditch. I guess that's the opposite of what they say. Well, the same as what they say. Sometimes your mouth will write a check, your ass won't cash. Hey, that's what it is. Oh, I know, bro. I knew what you was talking about. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna pay the bills real quick, and we're gonna be right back, y'all. Check it out.
Let's go. Sound bites is something new. Your favorite artist, their favorite crew. Prepare for you with your favorite chef. Chef Monica, yeah, she's the best. Healthy meals just for you. Tune in and watch what to do. It'll blow your mind when it's all done. If it tastes good, and it's all fun. It's sound bites, it's your voice. Whatever you like, it's your choice. Chef Monica, she makes it right. With good music and food tight. Everything for a perfect night. And don't forget, it's sound bites. Don't forget, it's sound bites. Sound bites. It's sound bites. Sound bites. It's sound bites. It's sound bites. It's sound bites. It's sound bites.
Yeah, we back. That's right. That's what's up. We back. Brother to brother, we back, and we still talking about this, y'all. Y'all, come on, tell us what y'all feeling, man. You know, man. What's up? Shout out to Johnny and everybody that's tuning in. You tune in to Dub C's TV on WDUB Radio, and today we discussing this topic about man, feelings. How we, all the way around. Why is it so hard for us as men to express how we feel about certain things? And okay, I love it when people do that. I'll be doing a show about one thing, and people send me their music at that moment. They links. I'm not playing any videos or anything right now. This is a talk show, but we gotta we gotta do better, fellas. Dope promo. Appreciate that, LT. All right. Yeah, that's Chef Monica. That's a commercial I did for a little while ago. That's another thing. Little shameful promo. If you got any, if you had a business or you're an artist or whatever, and you want a small commercial done and aired throughout the shows, I'm looking for small sponsors. Like I say, a lot of people don't understand, but now I'm paying for things. So in order for me to continue to do these things that I'm paying for, I gotta put it out there. Contact me. We'll discuss a small fee. That you can have your business, your group, your whatever it is you won't present it, represent it right here on Dub C's TV on any and all programs that that airs on here, even on the radio version. I'll be promoting anything, but there will be a fee. So if you're interested in having your stuff promoted, get in touch with me, and we'll work that out. And we'll get it going. But we're gonna get back to this. We're gonna get back. I'm still laughing, my man. You wrote a check, my butt won't cash. Still thinking about if we as men continue to hold on to things that hurt us in the past, do you think that it will make it hard for I'm gonna give y'all my point. I feel that in order for us to let go, we have to think about it. When you forgive somebody, it's not for that person. You forgiving them to unlock yourself from an emotional prison. Because the more you hold a grudge, the more you hold on to things, you're blocking yourself from elevation, from coming up, from growing, because you stuck on this. So you can't mature on another level because you stuck. So that forgiving, it's forgive him. That's not for the person who did the wrong. It's for you. Now, some people might go, yeah, I did this and they forgave me. Okay, a person can forgive you, but that don't mean they forget what you did. And normally, when you don't forget something, it kind of puts you on guard. But you don't want to find yourself put on guard so much to the point that every person that comes around you, they have to pay for what the other person did. So that's not the way to do it either. You can afford it. Larry Tall said, if you can afford a sack, you can afford promo. Hey, I like that saying, Larry. Hey, you can spend that money to smoke one. You can come up here and let me smoke one. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that song. If you talk it, you better live. Yeah, he talking about Imperial Rail Street Religion. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Salute to New Zealand. Yeah, but man, it's crazy, man. When I post certain things, I be getting dudes in the inbox. Yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you up on here. And then when you hit them and say, hey, man, I'm gonna be coming on in a little bit. All right, man, I'm gonna see if I can. That's what I'm talking about, man. We are so quick. We are so quick. Now, if I was saying, man, if I was on here cutting up somebody, this room would be full. Everybody had comments. Everybody and their mama would have comments if I was on here singing on somebody or, cutting somebody down. But right now, this right here is trying to break the barrier. We trying to break the ice with this here, not, with this holding things to our chest. This is that opportunity for everybody to, speak, stand up and speak and, say what's on their mind. Okay.
So.
Yeah. Okay, say I forgave somebody recently, not for them, but for me, because I realized that life is short. Life is too short to harbor a grudge. My point exactly. I just said the same thing. I just said the same thing, my brother.
True that.
Life is so short, man. You could be here and gone one day, go here one day and gone the next. On that note, man, I just want to say, rest in peace. My condolences to the family of Chicago rapper FBG Duck, taken down in the streets of Chicago, downtown area, right in broad daylight. So I do want to send a condolences to his family. Trust me, nobody know better than me the feeling of losing a loved one like that. A few years ago, I lost my nephew Zach TV1, same area, almost scenario. So we just want to stay focused on a lot of things. And brothers, man, we got to encourage each other. We got to start reaching out to each other. Hey, man, how you doing? I try to do it a lot, man. I know some people probably get tired of me because I do. I reach out to people. If I don't hear from you for a while, I'll hit you up and holler, hey, what's going on? Oh, I'm good. I was doing okay. Bye. All I needed to know is that you're okay. We ain't got to have a conversation. We might not even be speaking or mad at you, but I just need to know that you're okay. And then I'm fine, because as you can see, man, we losing too many people back to back. Man. So, man, let's see. Larry, let me. I keep going to check, make sure I don't want to have somebody sitting on the line waiting, you know, and then they hang up, because a lot of people think if you ignore them, they think, oh, he don't see me, so click. No, I keep checking and checking, but you know, it's just weird, man. You know, so exactly. Every morning on my way to work, I go on live, and I pray before I leave. I go online and I tell, hey man, y'all continue to check on your people. My man just said he got to do a brother's check-in, and we got to start holding each other accountable, man. You know, if you see a brother, if you feel a brother, if you catch a brother, he ain't off his square, bro, blah blah blah. What's up, man? You know that just didn't look right, man. You know, kind of fix that, man. I don't want you to see you out here like that. That's called accountability. You know, right. And if you're a real brother, that's what you do. Now, if you get offended because somebody, you know, pull your coattail to something, then you got some issues within yourself. You got some issues within yourself. And one of the things, I mean, you know, one of the main things is everybody has. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. The thing nowadays is to look tough. Some people's confidence is so shot that they have to put up a facade that they tough. So they act tough when they really not. And it kind of throws other people, it make other people look at you like, well, man, you you like this, and you know, that's not what I smell on you. Because some of us are so street that we can smell a real street dude and we can smell a phony one. So somebody's, you know, faking the funk of being street, you looking at them now, make you look at them in a different manner, but still, who are you to judge anybody? You never know what's going on or why they acting that way. So you accept people for who they are, but it just lets you know how to handle them. That's what my brother Big Mike told me, bro. You know, you gotta learn how to handle people. You don't have to judge them. You don't even have to like them. But it just certain things that people do, it just kind of shows you
how to deal with them, right?
You have to handle them like this at a distance.
Yep.
You know? So, you know, it's about us as well. If they don't listen, it's on them. But you can say you try. Exactly, man, you know. But all in all, man, we brothers, we got to do better. I'm tired of seeing these rest in peace. I wish I can wake up one day and see Facebook and see brothers saying congratulations to another brother. Congratulations, man. You know, he just bought a home. Congratulations, man. He just got married. Well, I do see congratulations. He just had a kid. But hell, he just had a baby and he ain't but 12 years old. He's my congratulations. That ain't no congratulations. That's come here, let me talk to you, man. What the hell happened? You know, you 12 having a baby? No, somebody should have had a conversation with you, brother. But you know what I'm saying, man. I'm tired of waking up to rest in peace, rest in peace. Oh no, not him. Oh, this one hurt me. Oh, they really got me bad with this. They hurt me with this. I get tired of seeing that, man. Yeah. It all boils back down to what? We don't want to look like no punk. We don't want to look weak. Anybody can pick up a gun. If you give a baby a gun, they can go clean the whole room out. And the baby ain't got 5 years old, running the room with a gun, everybody gonna clean out. So, you know, a gun don't make nobody tough, man. I'd rather teach a child because they are teachable. Grown folks know it all, so I throw my hands up. You know, hey, you know what, Larry? I understand your feeling, but at the same time, I can't throw my hands up. That's just me. You know, they can hate my guts. I'm gonna still come at them because that's just my character, man. I want to see everybody do better. Now, I ain't gonna say I'm finna hold their hand. I'm gonna change that. I ain't gonna hold their hand. I'm gonna come to them. If they'll know it all, I'm gonna go at them a couple times. Now, after that, they on their own. You've been warned. You've been warned. Because I know my job, and when I say my job, I'm stating that I don't even know why I just said that. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. My job, everybody got a reason that they've been brought to this earth. Everybody got a job to do here on earth. And my job, one of my jobs is to make sure that they know better. There's things that I can do better at as well. There's things that people have to show me. But my job is to take what was shown to me and show it to the next man. And you got a lot of brothers that won't do that. Everything they learn or that they get, they hold it to their chest because they always want to feel like the superior, the alpha one. Well, if I know this, that puts me ahead of him. Okay, but if you get everything and hold it to your chest and you pass away, you was disobedient because you didn't share the message that you were supposed to pass on to the next man because you didn't want to look like no punk. You didn't want nobody to think that you cared. You had to look hard. So it all of this still, it boils right back down to the fact and the question. Why is it so hard? We understand some of the reasons, but when I continue to ask the question, what I'm doing is this. I want the fellas to think in their head, man, why is it really, why is it hard for me to open up? It might be something to do with a past relationship. You might have been screwed over. And that right there will do it. That will do it. That right there will traumatize a brother to the point where he ain't open up to nobody else because a relationship screwed him over. Because a lot of people don't realize this. The strongest man in the world, and this happened way back in biblical days, one thing will hurt the strongest man in the world, and that's a woman.
Right there.
A woman. A woman can pull the strongest man down if he don't pay attention. So relationships, things like that, can take a strong man and break him down to his knees and to the fact where he becomes so traumatized, so torn and tarnished that from that point on, ain't no opening up. Ain't no sharing, ain't no caring. You just get a hollow figure and you run and that's what you got out here. Some of these guys that don't know no better. They've been scarred, they've been hurt. They didn't see any type of emotion showed around the house. None of that. So you dads, when you like my father coming up, my father taught me about being the provider, being the protector. But I was also taught respect and love. Nowadays, if you listen to some of these fathers nowadays, men don't cry. Bullshit. Excuse my language. Bullshit. Everybody cry. Everybody cry. If you don't cry, you're a damn robot. And anybody sitting there, oh, well, men shouldn't cry. I don't know where you get that from. If men shouldn't cry, God wouldn't have gave you the wells in your eyes and tear ducts and everything to let them out. So y'all, I don't know what y'all can. Larry Tower said, "If you've been walked on so much, people give up." True. I was just speaking on that. Edward McDaniel said, "A woman can elevate a man or crash his plane to the ground." I agree.
Woman, family.
I agree. Big Mike, go ahead. You take over, baby. I've been going and going and going. Go ahead and take over, brother.
Man, you know, like you say, man. What man said about relationships. Relationships can make you just can make you iffy, man. Make you like skeptical about your decisions on trust, on opening up. You know what I'm saying? So what I do, I just talk it over. Like I tell you, I'm sorry, I just have to tell y'all, because that's why I'm still standing. I talk it over with the maker, and I can give a fuck about what you think or the next person think. And when the maker is showing me something on to my action, how I'm studying prevailing, I'm studying making it, you know what I'm saying? Without that person that I thought that would make me feel so great, that would never turn their back on me, he has helped me through it. And it's been so fascinating for me. You know, I don't need to be with nobody. If I'm around you, I want to be around you. And when you build so much strength within your mind, mentally, family, can't nothing stop you. Motherfucker gonna sit back scratching their head looking at you like, wow, this nigga still standing? What the fuck? He fake, he phony. I have been forgiven so much to whereas the people that I opened up to was talking about me behind my back, and they saw me as I was being weak. How the fuck you think I was able to move on? And I could go back to the same person. And like I said, depends on what a person did. You know, it's kind of hard sometimes, but then when you talk to that man upstairs, and when you know who the fuck you are, can't nobody destroy that. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling all the brothers, start talking to the maker and believing in yourself. Now, if you're full of fools, if you're full of that bull, that's what you're gonna get. So man up and wear the pants, put the drawers on and be about that bull. Don't be so surprised when they come to you. But to open up, it releases, man. It released me. It made me be able to, can't believe what the hell I have been through and what I have accomplished through the fall. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just females, it's human beings, period. Human beings, period, just says, you know, you want somebody to care, you want somebody to love on you, and then be the various people. Don't do. I'm gonna tell you, God's a jealous God. Don't want them people to love you so hard and want them to understand you so much, because them be the various people that make you shut down and don't want to open up no more. They will crush your soul, your feelings. So I could tell the brothers, man, just keep praying on it, you know, and be confident in what you are. So what, you ain't making 6 figures a year. So what, you making $20,000, $30,000 a year? Don't try to live that motherfucking spectacular ass life. Stay in your damn lane, and you'll be good. You'll be all right. You'll make it. But that opening up stuff, Dub, that opening up thing, man, it have crushed a lot of brothers, man. You open up to the person that you're talking to, and they do the very same goddamn thing that the other 3 people done did to you. Other 3 people done did to you. And you be like, what the fuck? Am I dreaming? Oh, but they ain't gonna change me. That's why I'm Big Mike. I'm gonna still be me, no matter who or what I come across. To the day I die, I'm gonna be me. And my thing is too, fellas, if it ain't working, and you feel you really know people saying you the problem, okay, you the problem, walk the fuck away. Eliminate yourself. So you don't have to open up, you don't have to be, you don't have a conscience around these people. Since the people, you that problem. You that problem, so they don't understand. They only gonna see you as a fucking problem, as a situation. So walk away and open up to God. I ain't in no church like, every day. I do the Bible study thing, once a week. And the brother preaches, you can't read it, you don't believe it. If you can't read it, don't believe it. And he breaks it down to us and lets you know what's going on with life and give you a better understanding of feeling betrayal, where you can open up, and if it do backfire, you can't keep on marching. I said, brother, take your hats off and keep on going, because right now, man, right now, this pandemic going on right now. I was just saying to this lady that, I said, why everybody ain't trying to love on each other and enjoy some of these moments You know, because we don't never know when we're gonna get taken out month to month, week to week. Why everybody acting so hard? It's so tough, and we dying like a motherfucker. But like I said, opening up, family. It is gonna make you or break you, and it should make you, man. It'll make you. You talk to that man up there. He gonna help you get through it. You can open up all you, man. You can open up and keep on walking. Because once you open up, you know, release it, and don't worry about what they're gonna say behind you about you when you walk away. Because you're a bigger person. You don't open up. They the one cowards holding skeletons back and all. You know, they closet full of skeletons. You let those shit out.
It's in the come outside.
Hey, open their mouth. Damn, where that bone come from?
Hey, I gotta say, Larry Tall, he got a good point. He said, you say you don't go to church. He said the church is in you.
That's right. That's my point.
How they say the body is the temple. So the church
That's
is
right.
in you, man, you know, and I appreciate that comment from my man Larry
Larry, I
Tall.
go to Bible study, and he's absolutely right. I agree.
There go my man Edward McDaniel. He said he loved this show where everyone is giving nuggets. Hey, that's what it's about. This is a spot where men can come and we can let out what I'm trying to. I want everybody to start practicing is practice opening up more.
Open up.
Because the more you hold in, the more ammunition. Well, I'll say the less it takes to make you explode. And trust me,
For real.
I know for a fact. I'm one of those. I used to, like I said, I used to harbor things because I didn't want to have the issues, so I hold it in, and all it took was one simple word. Somebody could say hi, bing, and I snap. And then people say, "Well, what did they do? He spoke to me the wrong way." Like, and then I had to go. I go back and say, "Man, you know how stupid you sound. You sound like an idiot, man. He spoke to me wrong." You know, so. It's a lot of things, man, and that's one of those. These are some of the reasons that we got brothers out here snapping, killing each other over. Check this out, over a block that ain't even theirs.
Ain't even there.
You don't own 63rd Street. You don't own 75th Street. You don't own 72nd Street. Because if you do, you need your tail whooped because it's a wreck. You ain't doing nothing with it. Let it go. But if you see another dude stand up, you want to say, man, this ain't your hood. Get out my set. Who told you that was your set? You know, man, it's crazy, man, brother. I ain't no punk, man. I ain't soft. When the floods hit you, it show you soft. Because your body don't stand up to them. Your body don't reflect them bullets. You soft.
I ain't seen a body made of Teflon yet.
Yeah, everybody want to portray to be this hardcore, the big, you know, this. I mean, if Mike know me, and those who know my background, I'm a street dude. I'm from the street. When I say street dude, I mean I've done it all. There ain't nothing I ain't done. I'm not proud of it, but guess what? It made me who I am. Right. I can tell the next generation, I can help them, and I try to help them so they don't make the mistakes that I made. And that's where we brothers got to come. We got to start opening up so that they can say, man, you know, it's okay to open up. It's okay to share your feelings. It's okay to talk and say, well, man, you know, this hurt me. That bothered me. This is how I feel about this. Because if you don't, how they say a closed mouth don't get fed. If you don't open your mouth, don't nobody know you hurt. If you don't share something, don't nobody know what you need. If you don't do this, don't nobody know nothing. But all you is you standing there, mean mugging, arms crossed, thinking, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. Okay. Now at the end of the day, when you go home, you in the house. Your world is all screwed up. Because all you know, you so busy trying to portray what you are to the next man. Now that next man at home with his family, you ain't even got a family because you done destroyed yours because you want to be tough. Yeah. You want to be hardcore. You want to be this. You carry this facade that you all that. Ain't nobody all that. If you ain't God, you ain't all that. You ain't even that.
Maintaining.
You a vessel that was put here to do things on earth, and you ain't even listening. You all these guys out here with all the talent. If you look at prime example, look at these rappers. Do you really think these dudes? Oh, I was born with the no, you wasn't. You was given that talent to rap like that.
It's blessed.
You was given. Anybody can rap, but only so many are given the talent to actually be good enough to make it. Some of them, because a lot of them that make it, we know why they're making it. Now I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna get a little bit religious. I'm gonna get a little bit religious with y'all on this one here. I gotta do this. It's just in my spirit to tell y'all this. So many brothers is out here saying that well, man, this person got a contract. Have you checked out who's getting the contracts with all this music? Have you checked out the music that's getting these large contracts? Now, stop and think. If you take a brother from the hood that's gangbanging, selling dope, shooting up everything, and you give him $1 million, what do you think the first thing he gonna do? He finna go supply guns. He's finna go get some work. He gonna leave the neighborhood, but he gonna make sure he leaving a spot where he got money coming from doing what he know how to do. Some of these guys that's getting these major contracts, dude, they sound like jokes. You got some, I'm gonna keep it real. You got some that is really, really good. But you got some that sound like straight jokes. Straight up jokes. But these record labels, they job is to manipulate. Their job is to take these, I'm so hard, when all the time they self-esteem is so shot that they have to do all of these things to make themselves look presentable to the world. They have to put up this facade to make like they all that. The devil jump right in, bam! And the record labels play right on it. Now, you just put, when you give them this money, you know what you just did? You just put guns in the hands of lost people. If you give a thug, a street thug, a lot of money, he only know how to do one thing. He only know how to do one thing, and that's what he gonna do with it. And then when they done, when he done enough for them, he done wiped enough people out, they wipe him out. I just got to tell y'all the truth. I didn't mean to start preaching here. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm just telling you the truth. We got so many lost brothers out here right now. They getting these contracts and they on top of the world. They ain't doing nothing for their families. Their families still sitting in the ghetto, stuck, ducking bullets that they got, bullets that was coming basically at their aim, and they done took off. They gone. They out here jet riding and sleeping all over the country with everybody, spreading some more germs, bringing more germs back. Kids all over in 12 different states. And that's the life. That's the life they enjoy. And that's why they getting it. That's exactly why they getting these hella contracts. Because if you give a man that's going to take all that money and start doing so much good, that interferes with this spiritual warfare that's going on out here. That's interference, because now you got a man out here feeding everybody that they trying to make go hungry. You got to think about it.
Yes, sir.
brothers, we got to do better. We have to start opening up. We have to realize that these cars, when you die, go right back to a dealership and resold to the next Walking Dead. That's what I call it. That's what I call it. These diamonds that shining on your neck, somebody take it off you. It ain't going with you. In Chicago, my family, may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. Willie the Wimp. When he died, his father Fluky put him in the ground in the Cadillac coffin. All that money and jewelry that was put on him to be buried. Do you really think that was buried with him? I'm willing to bet those pallbearers, those undertakers, whoever they call them, big grave diggers, they had a ball. They had a ball.
Yeah, Lisa, we fouled too much. Just not playing smart. Gave him too many free throws. 3-point shooters.
I don't know what that was. All right. But it's just crazy. But fellas, we got to get it right. We got to get it right. Larry Tall said, yeah, they always buy cars, diamonds, but no land and houses. Oh, they go get the houses, but they're not able to keep the houses. They're not able to keep the houses. Yep. So, I don't know, man. Did I lose Big Mike?
No, I was moving around, Doug.
Oh, okay. Oh, I saw it going. I'm like, wait a minute, I lost my brother. I lost to brother. Yeah. Bottom line, I wasn't supposed to be preaching to y'all, but you know what? You know what they say when you get slapped with a message, deliver it. But that's how it is, man. We as men, we got to let's do that. See, boys harbor things and hold it in. Men let it out. Men talk about it. Men try to fix it and move on. And that's what we got to do in life. We got to start dealing with things head up, opening up, expressing, okay, prime example. It can be friends that got issues. If they're not willing to talk it out, it's going to always be an issue. And it'll take a small thing to make it blow up into a big thing when it really could have been ended in it from one conversation. That's just how it is. If it ain't about who's the softest, who's the weakest, who's the punk, who's the strongest. It ain't got nothing to do with about who's a man. And it's not just one person. It takes two for a conversation. If one person talking, the other one never say anything, that's not a conversation. So it takes two to talk. If two men have a real conversation to solve a real problem. And that's what's needed in a world like that. We need to get these guys together and so they can start talking and stop all this seeing who the fastest draw, who this, who that. Half of them got guns they can pronounce but can't spell. Wow. Let's get real. But my man Larry Tall say, teach, preach, the power of testimony is hey, anything, trust me, anything that I've done, I speak on it. I'm not proud of the things I've done. And to be honest, a lot of the things that I admit to doing, I'm embarrassed by. It's embarrassing. But you know what? Those embarrassing things is what made me exactly who I am. Those embarrassing moments in my life made me not want to be that again. I could easily hit the street, man. Trust me. I know how to, man, how they say, if you could take an 8-baller and see a meal in 3 months, you're a bad dude. I know I'm broke right now. I ain't got nothing. I don't own no homes no more. I ain't got them cars no more. But that's what I be trying to tell people, man. Don't look at me now and say you know me, because you really don't. You know of me. You don't know me. You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know what I was capable of. I mean, I'm still who I am. I'm capable of being who I was, but I choose not to be. I choose not to be. All the money in the world will not make me go back to what I was. And trust me, I've been offered that amount of money. Well, man, all you got to do is do this, man, and bam, you be set. It sounds good when you ain't got but $6 in your pocket. But then you got to think about it. You got to think about it. I get up 52 years old. I get up every morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, have my coffee. First thing I do is I pray before I get my coffee. I sit on the couch. I pray, drink my coffee. I'm off to work. What 52-year-olds feel like getting up every day at the same time, the same routine, doing the same thing? Sometimes can't walk, feet hurt, but I refuse to let him take me back to where I was. I refuse that. I'm still getting, hey, man, when you come back to the city, man, we can do this. No, we can't do nothing. He can do it all. And guess what? He doing it. He doing it every day. He slap me and get up. He wake me up every morning, send me off to work. I live check to check, but I ain't looking over my shoulders every time I hear siren. I ain't breaking and running. I ain't worried about nobody coming up in my crib because they know something's in here. If they come, somebody, you know what? I always say this, and it's a joke. If somebody robbed me, they only practicing because I ain't got nothing. If you rob me, you practicing. And excuse my language, you're going to get your ass whipped in the process of that rehearsal. You rehearsing how to get your ass whipped. That's exactly what you're doing because I ain't got nothing to give you. Everybody want to put on these guys get money, get a little bit of money. That stimulus check that everybody got.
No.
First thing they did, everybody ran to get some new J's. I think so many people that I know ain't got no job. Well, yeah, no job. I don't know how they got the stimulus check. Ain't got no job, no type of income, but they got that stimulus check. They ran straight, and the first thing they did came straight to Facebook. Cop the new J's. You should have went bought yourself an application somewhere. You should have went bought you some presentable clothes to go to a job interview. You should have paid your bills that was stacked this high.
Put you ahead.
But you went and got yourself some new J's. Now you look good in your new J's out there. It's just crazy, man. I can play every morning. Oh my God, I don't feel like getting up. Y'all know me. I be up late. Sometimes I go to bed when it's time. I go to bed when it's time to get up.
Right.
I shut my eyes for 15 minutes, then I get back up and I'm at it because I know. I believe in that James Brown song. You don't work, you don't eat. My daddy told me when I was a kid, ain't no woman gonna ever want a man just laying up on her, don't want to work, always got an excuse. And there's some women out here that allow that.
Some on this day now, they own it.
Because they self-esteem shot.
Yeah.
Fellas, let me tell you this. Get yourself a woman. If her self-esteem shot, build her up. Don't tear her down, build her up. Let her know, yeah, you're beautiful. You are a queen. You beautiful. You this, you build her up. Stop building up these thoughts outside. You so busy building up the thought next door, and your girl just falling apart. Fix it.
Yes,
all right, Big Mike, we're gonna get your last input before we get out of here. and then I'll come back and give y'all my last.
I just want to tell the brothers, don't be afraid to open up. Open up so you can release whatever's going on with yourself, man. You know, if that person you open up to slander you or do you in, you know what I'm saying? Just walk away and don't be bothered with that person no more. You know, just walk away. It's all right to open up. They don't, just because that person know your little, you know, secret or whatever, they don't define what type of man you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right to open up. But then after that person mess up, whatever, you just walk the fuck away from that person. You eliminate yourself. That's all I got to say.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my last input on this is right here. Fellas, the same way we can sit up and talk about sports, we can sit up and talk about basketball, football, baseball, all of this forever. Oh man, and know all the stats. But you're afraid to tell somebody how you feel. Shake it off. Shake it off. Because if somebody don't know something's bothering you, it can't be fixed.
Right.
If they don't know something is irritating you, it'll continue. If you're not sharing, if you can't share your feelings, I mean, I can tell you a man. Men ain't afraid. We warriors. You shouldn't be afraid to show your feelings. Open up. Let's start solving some of these things that's going on. Let's start talking some of these things out. Because pulling the trigger is easy to do. But being a man is going to them, hey man, this what's up. Back in the day, we'd go to the parking lot. If it got to the point where we needed to straighten it out physically, somebody got a swollen lip, somebody might have a cut arm or whatever. But they got to live the next day. It don't make sense. All these families out here losing family members because somebody didn't want to be a punk. Somebody trying to get a reputation. Somebody just need to look hard because they self-esteem shot. Everybody's so hard and want to box but can't fight. Let's start opening up, fellas. Let's start talking to each other. Older fellas, some of us is the toxic one. These older cats that's out here that already know the streets and know the game, I gotta say it just like this, and I know they're gonna. Some of them go. I don't even care. You older cats, if you 30 and up and you still hanging in the streets with these young kids, you part of the fucking problem. Excuse my language. You part of the problem. You sitting out here giving them this bullshit that you run something, you doing this, you doing it. You're the problem. Instead of you giving them the knowledge to grow up, to do better, you feeding them this garbage. But best believe the same youngsters that you feeding this garbage with and think you got control of, gonna be the same one to take your old ass out. Because they have no structure today. They follow no leadership today. Everybody's a rebel. So if you are old, what they call an OG out here doing your thing, put some knowledge in it. Start putting some knowledge in these brothers' ears. It's up to them to listen, but it's your job to give it. That's why a lot of cats they won't mess with me. They won't deal with me because I'm not coming on that nonsense. Oh man, we can make this. We ain't gonna make nothing, man. Let's see you make this song. Oh no, man, I'm talking about we can make this. We can get an 8. No, we ain't gonna get an 8 nothing, nigga. You can get an 8-piece chicken. That's about it. So on that note, y'all, fellas, it's hard. I know it's hard for us to open up because everybody got to live up to this street cred thing. This I'm that, I'm this. Not me. I'm learning every day, so I'm sharing every day. All I got to say is, Big Mike, my brother, I salute you and thank you for being part of my journey. And
I'm proud to be part of it, baby.
We're gonna keep walking forward. Everybody that's tuned in, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in and supporting Brother to Brother and everything that's going down with Dub C's Entertainment Network. Start following us. We'll be putting together the Dub C's Entertainment Network page. Everything will be, going to coincide. Start getting in tunes. A lot of things happening. And that's what we do it. Fellas, we got to do better. Till next time, y'all. Love is love, my brothers.
Keep your head up.
Yeah.
Recording time.
All right, family.
All right, babe.